I would recommend StudyIQ mock interview very highly, and the experience was very good. The arrangement of the institute and the coordination of the faculty members, they were really good.
Yes, it was a good experience and I recommend it to others as well.
I will highly recommend everyone who is preparing for civil service, especially for interview.
My overall experience was very nice. I would highly recommend people to give mocks here.
The quality of board members were very good. So yes, I will definitely recommend it.
Definitely the interview experience was very good.
It was an overall nice experience, and yes, I would be recommending it to others as well.
Yes, ma'am, certainly.
Yes, I would recommend.
I would definitely recommend.
Yes, I would definitely.
I will recommend you highly that you should have once a conversation in StudyIQ as well.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sirs. May I sit?
Please sit down. You don't have to ask us whether we may sit, and we will ask you to sit.
We'll tell you.
So,
Thank you, sir.
just come there and just stand quietly. We will ask you to sit down. We will not allow you to stand there.
Thank you, sir.
So, otherwise you create an impression that you are too eager to sit there. Yeah. Anshul Yadav. What does Anshul mean?
Sir, Anshul means rays of sunbeam, and in the it means that someone who is brilliant or intelligent, and it was used as an alias for Kautilya.
That means you live up to your name.
So at least I would like to believe so.
That's very good. It's a very positive thinking. Your optional is political science and international relations. Okay. Now tell us, why is it that no political party which actually sustains Indian democracy, no political party practices real democracy within their party?
Sir, India definitely has lesser intra-party democracy as compared to developed democracies like USA, where there are primaries. But sir, as we mature, we will definitely transition towards more intra-party democracy. As seen in the last 5 years, the Congress conducted intra-party elections for post of president.
Okay. But there are regional parties in India which are playing a very important role in promoting and sustaining democracy. Is there any intra-party democracy practiced by any of these parties, regional parties? Or it's a one-man show?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of the...
You're not aware of these things. Okay. You know, under the law, that is the Representation of People Act, any individual or corporate house, except the government companies, can contribute any amount of money to political parties. That is it. Now, whatever money is contributed to political parties is exempted from income tax. Why is it so? When all of us have to pay income tax, we pay through our nose. But political parties are exempted from paying income tax. What can be the reason?
Sir, it provides more transparency into the transactions, because if tax is exempted by donating to political parties, then people will use the formal channels of donation instead of other fraudulent means. So it is a way to increase the transparency.
That means we should also be exempted from income tax. Is that the reason? Do you think it is the reason, the real reason for that?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of that.
You're not aware of that. Then, what is this concept of Viksit Bharat?
Sir,
because now the US, it has the largest economy. That is around 29 trillion, 29 point something. And China comes next, around 18 point something. And India's total GDP is 3 point something trillion. So what do we plan to achieve by 2047? Can you just explain to us briefly?
Sir, on an economic terms, India needs to grow at 7.6% to achieve the $14,000 mark for being a developed country by 2047, which is the target of Viksit Bharat's vision. Sir, the per capita income will need to grow from.
What should be the size of the GDP in order to become a Viksit country, that is a developed country?
Sir, I'm not aware of the exact size, but it will be around 30 to 40 trillion dollars.
30 to 40 trillion dollars. So by that yardstick, even US is not a developed country.
So
only 29.
So the criteria of developed country is based on per capita income, not the size of GDP. So it is currently at $14,000 at the 2024 price. So USA has a very high per capita income. That is why it is a developed country.
What about China?
So China has an income greater than $14,000. So it is also comes under developed country by just only on the basis of per capita income.
So what should we do to become Viksit Bharat? Because that is an idea which has caught on, and people are talking about it. Everybody is talking about this Viksit Bharat. So it's a very catchy kind of phrase. So what should we do? What are the things which the government should do in the coming how many years till 1947?
Sir, firstly, we should focus on export-led growth model, where we need to boost our manufacturing sector through initiatives like Make in India and the PLI scheme. Sir, we should also undertake the labor reforms that have already been passed by the legislature but not adopted yet by the states. Thirdly, sir, we need to focus on our social sectors, where we need to allocate more resources on education and health so that we can take the advantage of the demographic dividend.
But we are cutting down on these expenditures, education, health, and all that in the budgets.
No. Sir,
just to keep the fiscal deficit at a particular level. Why
sir,
that policy is followed when Viksit Bharat is our aim? Then why are we doing this?
Sir, the FRBM Act has constrained the finances of the government, but the expenditure on social sector has increased in the latest budget, where the spending on health and education both have seen incremental gains over the last year's budget.
But over a period of time, it has been coming down. I mean, that's why I'm asking this question.
Sir, we need to focus on the NEP's target of 6% spending of GDP. And 2.5% for under the national health policy, and there is definitely a need to increase those resources by cutting down the revenue expenditure.
Okay.
You have been part of NCC.
Yes, sir.
B certificate.
Yes, sir.
What is the purpose of NCC?
Sir, NCC acts as an institution which provides discipline and a sense of purpose towards the nation. And it can also act as a feeder to the armed forces, where many people, and it also instills patriotism in the candidates.
But you didn't. You were sitting here.
No, sir, civil servants is also one way to serve the country, and so it is there.
What is the motto of the NCC?
So unity and discipline.
Unity and discipline. Okay. You said this. I think you are quite talented that way. You talk about robotics probably. Reading about machine learning, what is that?
Sir, I track active developments in the field of AI and machine learning, where I track algorithms and the advances in the AI ecosystem.
Like how it can help here? Can you suggest something? We can make it faster, we can see more candidates.
Sir, I did multiple courses on AI in my curriculum. So later on, I went on reading the research papers on various algorithms. So, like recently, the DeepSeek R1 was a groundbreaking development in the field of AI.
You read about it. You have not done it yourself.
Sir, it is not possible to do it ourselves because we don't have the that kind of.
Then you have multifaceted personality. Blogging on Indian foreign policy. Have you written a blog recently?
Sir, I wrote on the H1B visa issue in the.
Around when?
So in December 2024.
You have it with you?
Yes, sir.
Please carry it when you can be asked. For that. People write so many things, but they have to support it also.
Could you tell us application of artificial intelligence and international relations? What are the challenges before the AI and IR application? Can you characterize them? And what are the advantages of use of artificial intelligence in IR?
Sir, firstly, in international relations, there is a need to forge consensus over the governance of AI itself, as in the recent AI Paris summit, where the Honorable Prime Minister called for human-centric AI. Sir, secondly, the AI is itself a strategic technology, and as pointed out by many experts, that AI in this 21st century will be equivalent to nuclear technology in the 20th century. So the country which will have advantages in AI will have strategic advantages in the field of IR.
What are the challenges? And my question you have not answered.
So challenges in the field of
application of AI and IR. Can AI substitute the diplomats? And if that be the case, then the government of India does not need Indian foreign service officers.
Sir, I believe that AI can assist the diplomats but not replace them. They can do better decision making by giving hypothetical scenarios to the AI reasoning models, which can undertake wide. So the current models have wide reasoning capabilities. Models.
Okay.
So the large language models like DeepSeek R1 and ChatGPT, they have wide reasoning capabilities. So they can assist the diplomats but not replace them.
So there are other advantages also associated with it?
Sir, it will make our foreign policy more data based and evidence based, where we will rely on the reasoning capabilities based on data the AI can operate on.
Can you explain us the current relationship between India and Russia?
Sir, India and Russia have very strong...
In a very crisp manner, and this salient point, this is the current nature of relationship, and this is the challenging emerging, and this is how you propose to address it.
Sir, Russia is a useful partner for India to maintain our strategic autonomy.
Better use the word reliable partner. Useful is very...
Sorry, sir.
For a diplomat, this is not the right word. It's a reliable partner.
Sorry, sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, Russia is a reliable and time-tested friend of India.
That's right.
Where Russia has provided us defense weapons, such as the INSAS development in India, which has been undertaken, and also the Sukhoi 30 MKI jets, which have been provided by Russia. So, sir, Russia forms the part of defense supply chains of India, which needs to be further strengthened.
And with respect to, is there a diversification of defense supply line by government of India?
So India has definitely diversified our defense imports by increasing the contribution of France, where we have bought the Rafale fighter jets, and also we have linked our military industrial complex with USA, where we are supplying critical components like the artilleries to the United States.
Is that going to brought some kind of rift between Moscow and New Delhi?
Sir, India's strategic autonomy is understood well by Moscow, and it understands that India is not in the game of alliances, and it works on the basis of...
What is Quad? If it is not in the game of alliances, what is Quad? Isn't it the alliance?
Sir, on technical terms, Quad is not an alliance, because for being an ally, one needs to support the other country militarily when one is threatened. So it is not alliance technically.
But one of the clauses in the Quad says that we have to safeguard the complete IOR region.
Then what is the purpose of Quad? There is no purpose in that case.
Sir, Quad is serving as a public good by providing vaccines. Even it provided vaccines during the COVID under the Quad's vaccine initiative. Also, sir, it aims to ensure free, inclusive and open Indo-Pacific.
Excellent. And are we part of any alliance?
Sir, India does not believe in alliances and likes to form partnership based on issues.
Thank you.
Hello, Anshul.
Hello, ma'am.
I see here that you were in state top 1% in physics. Why did you not choose physics for your optional? Why PSIR?
Ma'am, I had very strong interest in international relations, and ma'am, secondly, from the exam point of view, there was a significant overlap of PSIR with the general studies subject, so that's why.
So it was more convenient.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What is the meaning of Sunita?
Ma'am, someone who is well versed in policy making, the Sundar Niti. It is derived from Sundar Niti.
And is there any other meaning?
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not aware of any.
Okay, all right. So you also enjoy watching spy thriller. Tell me one Indian spy thriller that stands out for you.
Ma'am, Special Ops 26 is one of the good Indian.
Parliament Attack.
What, ma'am?
It was on Parliament Attack.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what was the key feature that stands out for you?
Ma'am, it is the realism where instead of action-packed spycraft, it shows the reality of spycraft where undercover agents are planted in various countries which operate only on the basis of command and control of research and analysis wing in Delhi.
Does it address the problems faced by those undercover agents to the entirety? Do you feel that?
Ma'am, definitely there has been issues like monetary issues that has been shown. But ma'am, Indian intelligence has been improved considerably in the last decade. So we are moving in the right direction.
Okay. Tell me one memory from your hostel life from IIT that you would want to omit.
Ma'am, I cannot think of any memory that I would want to omit because these were most beautiful 3 years that I spent in the hostel. So
nothing that you regret living in that moment?
आपका ragging नहीं हुआ?
Exactly, IITs are famous for that.
Ma'am, it was more of a friendly interaction with the seniors, so it is also a good memory.
Okay, then why do we hear so much of bad news coming from IITs regarding student suicide?
Ma'am, there are multiple reasons for student suicides in IIT. One is definitely ragging, which still prevails in some of the colleges and hostels. Secondly, ma'am, the extreme academic pressure and the new academic curricula and the transition from school life to college life, because in IITs students are living as a independent on themselves, not relying on their parents' support. So there are mental health challenges with respect to that.
Okay. So you've stayed in Bangalore also shortly?
No, ma'am, I work from home under Oracle.
Okay. So tell me, what would be the difference in the political styles or politics of Gujarat and Bangalore, Karnataka for that matter?
Ma'am, Gujarat is a industrial and manufacturing state. So the policies of the state are based on developing those capabilities, whereas Karnataka is a services state which focuses on exports of its IT services. So their IT policies dominate.
Mm-hmm. And what about icon worshipping?
Sorry,
is
ma'am.
that similar in both the states?
Sorry, ma'am, I have to read more about it.
All right. Thank you, Anshul.
Just a minute. A question which ma'am asked you that, and your answer was there has been enhancement in intelligence apparatus during last 1 decade. Could you list them out? What are those enhancements?
So firstly, we have not seen any major terrorist attack in the last decade. So that reflects the commitment of the intelligence agencies. Secondly, sir, we have been able to stabilize our relations with Pakistan, border relations with
When did Pulwama happened?
Sir, I'm not able to recall the exact date.
When did Balakot happened?
So it happened in the last decade, but I'm not able to recall.
Not decade, just a few years back.
Within these 10 years.
So if you say there has not been major terrorist attack, our brave heart, more than 20 soldiers were martyred in Pulwama, and that was not very long back. So you are factually incorrect.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. It should be civilian terrorist attack on civilians.
And what are the enhancement? That's the general statement you made. But can you characterize ABCD, 3 enhancement in the apparatus of intelligence, which has contributed in preventing or preempting terrorist attack?
So one will be the NTRO, the National Technical Research Organization, which does the data phone and data surveillance of India. And
IB has been doing that. What is the difference between two?
Sir, IB did not have data-based and AI-based capabilities to do surveillance, but now the NTRO provides these inputs to the multi-agency center, where all the intelligence from...
And NTRO has AI-based interpretation database?
Yes, sir. So...
What is the source of information?
Sir, it is... sorry, sir, I have read it on Wikipedia. It is based on the PRISM, similar to the PRISM program of USA, where we classify the threats using AI.
All right.
Yes,
Thank you.
State secret is divulging.
Okay.
Sir,
Thank you.
Sorry, sir.
We'll invite you in another 2 minutes
Thank you.
for the
Thank you, sir.
feedback. You can stay out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
We are of the view that you are a good candidate, a potential civil servant, with good personality and all that. And when is your interview?
Sir, 25th March.
25th March. You have come almost 1 month, no more than 1 month you have. So there are questions which were not satisfactorily answered. So you must know that.
Yes, sir.
You yourself should feel that. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know where you are lacking in. So we don't have to tell you that specifically, but still we will tell you. There, naturally, you have to read more, try to understand things, go a little deeper into things. That is it. Because only then you will be able to answer questions, in the boardroom. Because they may ask so many questions. We are not asking so many questions here.
Yes, sir.
But I would advise you go through your draft properly, carefully, and every word that you have used there, you have written there, that should be looked into, and related questions, you must prepare yourself and try to answer those questions, find answers to those questions. In fact, in your room, you can sit there and try to answer questions, generate questions, and then start answering them. Okay? That will give you more confidence. And then all the various dimensions of the issues will come to you. That is the thing. So you will be fully ready when you go to the interview. That is the thing. Anything you want to add?
Just be very clear and factual in your statement.
Yes, sir.
Because if you are caught on the wrong foot, it will have very negative impact on your performance. So do not make sweeping statement or generalizations. You ought to be in a position to substantiate your point by facts. Even there are very big attack against civilians during last 1 decade. B, with respect to the functioning of the agencies, you need to read more. Intelligence, what is conventional intelligence, human intelligence.
Second.
There is NTRO does the technical intelligence. And what is technical in it? There is a communication intelligence, there is a imagery intelligence, there is a cyber intelligence, there is a crypto intelligence. Everything is available in the open source. So when your statement is of indicative, of qualitative difference or qualitative enhancement in the operation of the agencies which has made the difference, then it reflects your depth and analysis, number one. Number two, with respect to your dressing sense, ये blue पहन के जाओगे तो अच्छा नहीं है, शर्ट वाइट पहनो.
Sir, this is for mock. I have purchased white.
आप इतना लाइट क्यों लेते? पैर दोनों सीधे रखो.
Mock is just like final interview.
आप ऐसे रखिए, हाथ दोनों ऐसे रखिए, थोड़ा अपने आप को पीछे बैठाइए and be in a happy mode. This is your first mock or?
Sir, third
mock है. तो किसी ने आपको बताया कि आपको बैठना कैसे है? It does make an impact in your personality appearance. अच्छे से बैठिए आप, दोनों पैरों को, हाथों को अच्छे से रखिए, ड्रेस अच्छी पहन के जाइए, दाढ़ी अच्छी बनाइए आप.
Yes, sir.
That's, and then whatever sir has told you, to follow that. And wish you all the very best. You're a very good candidate.
Thank you, sir.
But just be very careful, because if you are a magistrate or superintendent or IG and you have one simple mistake, it can have implication, cascading effect for a number of people. So just be very careful with respect to security issues.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All the best. Anything you want?
Haryana, you should, I think, home state आपने हरियाणा declare
Yes, sir.
किया है, तो we will ask you Haryana issues. You should be prepared.
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
And get ready.
इंटरव्यू के आसपास जो भी आपके मेजर डेवलपमेंट्स हो, नेशनल इंटरनेशनल, कीप ए वॉच ऑन इट.
Yes, sir.
थैंक यू.
Shoes भी आपका ठीक नहीं है, comfortable नहीं है ये.
Yes, sir. I have purchased new ones.
No, not comfortable. Too big for you.
I will change.
Okay.
Thank you,
we,
sir.
we are assured that you'll change all that and you
मतलब
look
get
much
up थोड़ा
better.
करो.
Yes, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
All the best.